that it feels good that you put that effort in.
Like, why are there fire-breathing mollusks here?
Hi everyone! Welcome back to Sin-ful Studies. We're going to be doing some more of the retrospective on Final Fantasy X. I'm joined by Seuss.
Hello, hello.
And Bear.
What's up?
Of the Menagerie crew. And we're going to get back into this.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself.
Oh. There are no soldiers
Maybe
identifying themselves. There's only people.
On the sea, under the burning sun.
Yep. We literally just can't go back.
I started to give up hope.
There's no way to go backwards to the old ways.
A foreign world. I wasn't.
But yeah, Sin was made with the same mentality as Rome against Carthage. We are going to destroy you are going to destroy you, and we're going to salt the earth so that nothing ever grows there.
Yep.
Damn it! I know it's not appropriate, but my brain goes to the Simpsons clip. Homer,
did you have to salt the earth so that nothing
I appreciate
ever grows?
You needed the flowers, but did you have to salt the earth so nothing ever grows there again? Yeah. Time for the most iconic fucking ding moment in this whole game.
Alright, let's get some R&B tracks up.
Oh,
if there is no other summoner here,
I guess, I don't know, is this or the thing in Machina Woods?
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
+1.
Please, take me to them.
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah.
He was gonna say it. Anyway.
Call it Macarena.
Yes. That's better somehow. Anyway, which is more iconic, do you figure?
I think this sending is probably the second most important sending that you see in the game.
Yeah, but that's not what I asked.
I think that it is the sending that people think of when they think of the sendings in Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It's like one of the things, like, one of the scenes you always see for Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, the scene of Final Fantasy X? Huh.
Yeah. Because I remember this one circulating like crazy.
No, you're right.
She's crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
Just, wait, we're not open. All right. Why'd she turn away to do that?
Anyway, you're right. Suteki Dane is absolutely the scene of Final Fantasy X.
Mm.
By the way, that is the name of that track.
Oh, okay. It still gets me. Like, even now, it's going to get me a bit. Just because it's just a lot.
Well,
like,
you know.
It's gorgeous.
It's somebody who knows that she's going to die.
What's a sending?
Just trying to enjoy the moment.
Somewhere?
And enjoying it fully and honestly.
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem?
Not going to whip out Sin's toxins there?
The dead
Titus?
No.
Filled with grief over their own death.
I love when a game or show or movie or anything explains where their monsters come from. Like, you will always get me if you do that. Every time.
You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate.
Like, I dig that a lot, honestly. I don't know if you guys care for it much.
I actually think it's cool.
I think it's as good a reason as any for there to be monsters, especially in the face of various other games that just straight up don't say, hey, why are there monsters here?
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't even need the reasoning to be, like, super strong. I just need there to be some kind of diegetic reason.
Yeah.
That it feels good that you put that effort in.
Like, why are there fire-breathing mollusks here?
Mhm. Won't lie, the first time I watched this, and up until like the first time I watched it as an adult now, I thought those were just flowers, which I guess they are. Kinda.
Well, they're flowers on caskets, yes.
Yeah. That's why I said kinda.
So we're gonna replace the music in this with a nice R&B hit, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
What? Why are
It's a
you a
spoon.
monster?
It's a Spoonie reference.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yes.
Jesus, I haven't thought about Spoonie in a long time. I assume that's the Spoonie one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's been a long time.
Spoonie experiment or whatever the heck it was, yes.
Yeah.
And Weiler, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I just learned this because I was trying to figure out something. Did you realize that Dan Olsen used to work for Channel Awesome?
Yes.
Huh.
Like,
he admitted as much.
yeah,
I say admitted like it's a crime.
it is a bit.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry. Just
if I recall correctly, his feelings on the matter is that he did some brief work with them, like several years ago now. I think 2012 or 2013.
2010 is when he stopped appearing on the channel itself.
Yeah.
So.
And he was content leaving it at that because that's where it ended.
Mm-hmm.
But as I recall, he's kept in contact with at least some of the people that stayed on there, and then
he shows up in Lindsay Ellis videos and vice versa. Yeah. So I don't know. That's cool.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from
ominous.
the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way.
That's the ominous.
The end.
Both are ominous. That one's
end?
more. Shut up, Titus.
What's the end?
Read the fucking room.
And then everyone stared. Lulu's so done
she
with him.
defeats Sin.
At the beginning.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because everybody's willing to give him a little bit of leeway. Lulu sees basically right through his dipshittery and is like, no, you get no sympathy from me.
I wished there would never be a next time.
So, I guess this was actually, like, mandated.
No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her.
Narration.
Strange, and somehow horrifying.
Was kind of meddling.
I never wanted to see it again.
It wasn't supposed to be in the game originally. How do you think it would have played if there had been no narration?
I
think it's better for the narration.
I agree because it's one of those things we don't get to see a lot of Titus's. Like, and he is supposed to be the player insert, so giving him an actual honest-to-God character, even if that character's a whiny bitch that I hate, is, giving him an honest-to-God character, I think is important. It's sort of a thing that they fuck up in a later game, with Vaughn. I'll say it. It's still my favorite game. It's not my favorite game because of Vaughn, I tell you that much.
But there, Sky Pirate.
I really don't. I really genuinely do not.
Captain Walker's waiting for you.
But I don't have to like every character in my favorite game. I have to like my game.
So technically I sequence break here. A little. You're supposed to go talk to her sister first, and then this happens.
Oh, I always do this first. I didn't know there was additional dialogue.
Samesies.
Yeah. Apparently it's a whole thing. Also, they just employ the Blitzball players. They just get to work slaves.
Able-bodied, people that have the ability to hammer a nail. There you go. The bigger question, as far as like this sort of situation goes, is everybody knows Sin is here. Everybody knows Sin exists. Why are you building shacks on the water? Dig yourself a hole. Mine out a mountain. Come on now.
Well, yeah,
Be a dwarf. God damn it.
My thought is you've basically got two ways you can go. You can go the dwarf route, or you could go the no, for fuck's sakes.
There you are.
No, keep going.
You can talk over the cutscenes.
Onto the temple, where we pray for victory.
You're not being rude to Waka.
Yeah, fair enough. Sorry. Anyway, you can go the dwarf route and dig your way into something, or you can go the Tornado Alley route and just get shit that you can replace easy.
And it looks like we're doing the latter.
Yeah, basically.
Something wrong with enjoying
See, this is where you go the Skyward Sword route, and you create a sky temple in the sky, and just leave the planet below you to the horrifying monster. And that worked out great for them.
Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Spoilers. That's why all of Zelda happens.
Let's play and win.
Everything bad.
God. So, like,
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
I would normally agree with you, but there's something that we haven't really touched on that is kind of a big red flag, at least for me. All of the temples are in reasonably safe spots, protected mostly from Sin.
Yes. But because you can't replace a fucking temple, you can't replace a cloister of trials, you definitely can't replace a faith.
Well, that's the thing, though. That means Sin doesn't go after those spots, though. You know?
Because, okay, sure, it's not like he's water-based. He can fly, for fuck's sake. We saw that.
If he was aquatic-based, it would be so much easier.
Yeah, because then just go inland.
What? What do you mean?
It's just that...
Lulu just cuts this off.
Yeah.
Okay, so this might be a little choppy, because there was a lot of editing. So
yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
Eventually I gave up fast-forwarding and just cut.
Yeah.
I'm just not
this
really
is
what's going
the
on.
first real area where you can
My
actually
apologies.
do some grinding and some battling.
Which I did.
Yep.
Cause,
Did you get Waka's extractability?
Yes.
Good. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need that a lot.
But first, let's learn about Kamari's special ability.
God, Kamari. I'm so sorry.
And get an absolutely useless ability.
Yeah,
It's good as a demo for what it
Yeah.
I think what bugs me is that it's only as an overdrive.
Yeah, that's kind of the major factor with Kamari stuff, is that a lot of the all of the blue magic that he can do is only ever done through overdrive. And I feel like that's a big waste of how to do that.
Truth.
It's very goofy, honestly.
It strikes me as half-baked.
Yeah, it's yet another reason why Kamari sucks. And I wish he was better.
I mean, yeah, it's not great, but at the same time, he performs an invaluable part of the team.
For exactly one fight, I will agree with you.
Furry bait. An invaluable part of the team. It's fine. I like that they're just chilling in front of this thing, and it's named.
The fiend before us is Ochu, Lord of the Wood.
This fucking thing's been around that long.
Remember,
So that's one thing that I find interesting. is that they've named it, and he implies that the Crusaders have fought this thing before.
Yeah. They've thrown waves of them at this fucking thing.
And meanwhile, all you need is Lulu.
True.
And
a tank. Tank.
I'm about to say, yeah, that doesn't happen here. Not gonna lie to you.
Oh, did you not summon Baleful to fight him?
I think I don't. I might at the end. I think I just powered through and tried to swap people in so that they could do stuff for XP.
So,
because this is a completely optional boss.
Yes, completely optional. Now, oh, you actually just went hard at it. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Zahn is wise.
We haven't even seen Waka yet.
I forgot about Waka.
Yeah, we all do that sometimes.
We try.
So, the general strat for that fight when you're, actually... Oh my god, you got a wand. Fuck. Sir, we should fight too. I got, like, an armed guard for Waka or some bullshit when I did it. Yeah, it wasn't great.
It's not a bad one either, by the way.
No, it's pretty good. But do your best, kid. The thing about that fight is that after the tournament, it will like use poison on everybody. It'll, when you get it to about like 30% HP or something like that, it'll go to sleep. And then when you hit it again, it'll wake up and use Earthquake. Generally speaking, you want to summon Baleful in.
Yeah.
And have Baleful tap it because Earthquake can't affect it. And then you can just use Sonic Wings or whatever to, like, infinitely delay its turn, get an overdrive up, and then use Energy Blast to overkill it and get, like, try and get rare drops.
Fair enough. Yeah. So, actually, that wand, I didn't realize this till now, gives Poison Touch to Yuna.
It does, which gives you a reason to have Yuna attack, but...
Attack anything. But at the same time...
Poison in this game is rough. It is dumb strong.